Hello, Intrinsic. You're bored? Well, get your hand off it. Or tweezers off it. We are meant to start quali at 7 PM. So we have 4 more minutes. Yummy. This is going to be a horrible race to watch, Intrinsic. Just just so you know. I'm sure you bloody would be. When you need the tweezers, it's only a couple, isn't it? And then it's all over Red Rover. Yeah, I got my time down to a 35. I love you. Alright, I'll go back out and I'll show you the track. We've got enough time. I'll go around for just a cruisy lap, just to have a look.
How long have we got? 3 minutes.
Alright, out of the pit lane and we go to turn 1. Sweeping left-hander. Should be flat, but I'm on cold hard tyres. Whoa! Even doing a cruisy lap. Go through the double right-hander. Onto the nice long straight. Slight kink to the left. Up the hill. Hard, heavy braking zone. Down to second gear for the right-hander. Try and carry as much speed as you can without losing the rear end. Second right-hander then becomes a very hard right-hand, left-hand chicane, which if you're going through at normal pace, it is very tricky and your ass does slip. Left-hand hairpin, picking up speed through the slight right-left kinks. Then it's heavy braking into the second chicane, left-right. Up the hill, and we get into the S's for a right left into the right hand 90 degree off the crest, and then we have a double right hander to end the lap and come down to the start finish line. It's a fun little track. It's a very hard little track. But hopefully we can still get a half decent result. We'll have some fun battling. A lot of cars are going to keep losing the rear. Depending on the strategies and how people are racing tonight, there could be a lot of carnage. As you saw, we just went to qualifying. We're not holding our breath for any fantastic major results, but I hope to get a result. Yes, it is like Tocker. Father, welcome to the stream, mate. And I've made the mistake of coming out here on hard tyres for quali. The aspect ratio is a little bit out, Intrinsic. I haven't had time to fix it yet. It's more to the point that I've adjusted the picture and I've made it too big, so I will have to fix that for the next one. I do apologise. Hoping to get some fixes on it this week before the weekend. Round we go. Yeah, I'm gonna play with it this week. Intrinsic. Everything I've tried muddles it up since the triples. The triples. Oh, big crash. Yeah, I have had some issues with the with it since the widescreen. The triples. I do have some people that can help me, so fingers crossed that this week I'll get it all up and running properly. I have a double outlap here. I don't think we're going to qualify too well, to be honest. There's 18 cars. Fingers crossed to be inside the top 10, but let's not hold our breath. Yeah, I know it's watchable, but it's not the nicest thing to watch, to be honest. I know it doesn't look the best. The gear I've got can do a lot better, so I just got to pull my finger out. As you can see, she is a bit of a handful around here, but I'm just going to try and keep it clean. That's the main aim of tonight. We must use the 3 races tonight are 2 10-lappers. Obviously the first one based on qualifying, second one is reverse grid, and then we have another qualifying for the main race of 15 laps. And that one will be in a different server. It's already set up, ready to go for as that's a no ballast race. The first 2 races are based on ballast with championship positions and all your penalties. The third race will have no ballast and it's just an all-in fight, go for your life. Which I don't know if that's the don't know if that's the nicest thing on this track, and all in could cause some commotion. I did a 35.5. It's actually my quickest time around the track. The fast guys are doing 29s, unfortunately, so there's big differences around this track. I wouldn't mind this track in a nice big touring car, but She wanted to snap oversteer there on me. Let's just get it right off the track so we don't get caught up in if anybody else spins off. We are currently sitting 9th in queue. Two minutes to go. We can get 2 laps in if we're smooth and if we don't go off. We dropped to 14th now. Well, we're into the 34s. We are going a bit quicker. We only moved 1 spot up, so it goes to show how big of a gap there are through some of the positions. I don't think we have any real shot tonight with the fast guys unless they have big accidents. Even the reverse grid's going to be really quite hard to hold up anyone. As long as we don't total the car and we finish the race, we should be able to get a half decent finishing position. Wow, we actually did a 33.6 to jump up to 11th at the end, which was very surprising to me, since we didn't go any quicker than a 35 at all through the rest of the practice and everything.
On the first lap qualifying then, and every time I crossed the bloody start finish line, the little red button didn't go back to green. So, what causes that?
Probably because you didn't slow down. What mod should have had a message to not slow down?
Yeah, I had a bloody
Not now, Bubba. I'll do it after the race.
So I did slow
Go.
down and get rid of it.
think that stays on if you don't clear it.
Okay. Be looking at that. 4 minutes 38 seconds for lap time.
Yeah, if you set a lap that's not legal and it's your fastest lap, I think it sticks and you get pinged for it. That's how PLP used to work.
I was going to say, Bristol, you're a little behind the pack there in the times.
Yeah. Well, I did 4 laps too, but it only registers as 1, so. My best has been a 38, so. Bring on the blue flags. Although in 10 laps, I'll probably get a blue flag still.
That's the boys all in the chat. I am in the chat, I just don't talk. It is push to talk.
Don't be so sure. I'm going to use hard tyres for this race, so you might overtake me.
That might be a bit better. You might be able to see a bit more. Guys, try and fix the backing.
P-tracker on, and yeah, you can see everyone's on different tyres.
Few on the hards.
P-tracker says the broadcaster's in front of me. That's scary.
I don't know how to move this radar. Hey, Lockie. All hell's about to break loose. We are on hard tyres for the first race, guys, so I'm not sure what everyone else is running. But we must run hards, mediums and softs tonight. All 3 compounds across the 3 races. That's damaged the front end. Can't do much when the car's stopped in the middle of the road, but the idea here is to stay clean. We know we're not quick. As long as we can stay clean, I'm sure a few of the guys will drop off the track at times. Oh no! Cold hard tyres, not the most fun thing to do that with. We actually lost 4 or 5 positions there. We're inside the top 7, which was strange. Strange on this track with how slow we've been. I do have front aero damage intrinsic, unfortunately, as well. So the front end is not sticking as well as I'd like it to. It will be interesting to see who's on what tyres, because these hards do not want to grip through the slower sections of the track. The softs were nice and grippy in qualifying after I changed them, but these hards are very, very loose, so they're not getting any temperature in them really. The pressures are up, but the temperature is a struggle getting the car turned in. Yellow flags up ahead again. Yellow flags again. Like I said, just stay on the track and we will... Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, like I said, stay on the track and you'll be able to gain. You go off and you won't. No such thing intrinsic. There is no such thing as a single line corner. If you have the ability and you have the trust in the car beside you, there is no such thing as a single line corner. I'm about to get swamped, I think. Don't ask me how Dave ended up back in 14th. Qualified pole, I think he was. Possibly second. Was definitely front row. As you can see, anything can happen. Don't know what experts you're talking to, Intrinsic. You've watched enough by now. Yeah, this Nissan is not the nicest thing to drive around here, unfortunately. Having fun, but let's see if we can hold off Dave for a little longer. We're halfway this 5th lap. 5 to go after this. Oh, I have to make you say it. I'm just curious to who you're listening to. Oh, Dave's gone off again. Dave's gone off behind us again. We are sitting 12th of 20. We've got some yellow flags out again ahead. Nothing that we can see at the moment. Oh, there has been a car off. Oh, Simmons is a lap down. Unfortunately for Simmons in his wagon. Oh, we've lost the rear end again. Oh, that was bad, guys. Oh, we've dropped to 15th, unfortunately. Definitely wanted to get rid of these tyres pretty early. Do it in a 10 lapper instead of the 15. Even if we struggle for grip in the softs at the end. Happily make a pit stop. That was unfortunate, but oh well. Reverse grid is going to be very interesting when we have a bit more grip. Hopefully the other guys have gone the other way. Started off with the grip and they want to go to the harder compounds later. The front end damage from lap 1 hasn't helped entirely, unfortunately, with the
Yeah, these cars are quite partial to it, I would say.
front end on turn in, but we're coping. Oh, except for that. The tank slappers are really hurting. And that has hurt.
What a jump. Yeah, that was interesting. Lost it into turn 2.
That was a bad re-entry in the end because the wheel was I couldn't work out which way was straight for the wheel, so I'm about to start receiving, but here's a blue flag. So hopefully this will be my last lap. There goes the leader. Unfortunately had some bad mistakes by myself this race. I'm not going to make excuses, it's just terrible poor driving. I didn't get in tune with the rear end enough with these tyres, so let's hope that we're going to get a better result in race 2 when we start near the front of the grid. Hey, Contagious, welcome to the chat.
My fuel gauge is on orange, don't worry.
Oh, there's one more lap to go. Oh yeah, real easy, Contagious. If I'm in a, if I was in a touring car, maybe like a, an Australian one. Safe to say, I have struggled this race, and I will struggle tonight. Gladly admit that. Wow. That was a poor performance in the first race. Let's hope we can do a bit better in the second. 15th out of 20.
Fuel.
That was unfortunate.
I've got half a litre left.
Well, we had most of the field on mediums. We had a couple of cars on the hards in front of us. Obviously in front of us.
Oh, look at that! I ran out just over the line. Holy shit! A conked out just over the line.
The two that won the race were softs themselves.
What a fucking nightmare.
So fingers crossed we can get a better result in race 2. Race 2, I think we'll go to the softs. We will go to the softs in race 2.
And honest, that didn't happen.
That's very true, mate. Fucking beautiful.
Yeah, I'm so glad it's hard anyway.
Thanks for the luck, Contagious. Appreciate it. I'm definitely going to need it.
They keep cooling off too quick, and then I just couldn't keep up.
The hards definitely cooled down way too. Stayed cold. Unfortunately, they didn't keep the temperature, and that's where we were losing the car. I think it'll be a different story now that we go into softs. It looks like everybody else virtually is going to mediums. No, we got a fair. All the hard runners have gone to softs. All the soft runners have gone to mediums at the moment.
I had to baby that last lap, and I literally ran out of fuel as I crossed the finish line. Fucking epic.
50 seconds until the grid.
Yeah, I lost a spot though because I had to.
We finished 15th of 20. There are 2 cars that did not race,
This is weird.
so we may start from the second grid, second or third grid, I believe. Second or third row of the grid.
No, he's to the right of me. I'm like, to my right. It's like I got a cold right. This is like a rally cam.
Whoever it is. Well, I'm coaching excellent.
Tell you what, mate, that track is a nightmare to pass on. Deary me.
Yeah, that is not so much fun.
As soon as I got free, I went 2 seconds quicker on old hard tyres. I'm like, fuck.
Second row of the grid for this for race 2. Starting from third. This could be a worry with all the faster guys coming through, but we do have a bit more grip this time. We have softs. Hopefully get the temperature and the pressure right up real quick and stay out of trouble. And just hope for a top 10 finish, I think, for this one.
Yeah, so. I know.
30, 25 seconds from start.
So when you come out, you're a letdown.
Oh, that's rough.
10 seconds.
Good luck, everybody.
This Nissan, no matter how I start it, does not want to get off this line. Terrible, check it. We finished 15th. Well, we got through lap 1 cleanly. That's all we can say.
I don't really like getting cut tracks for avoiding accidents.
Back to sim racing, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true.
The
Still good hurt, right? Not to appreciate.
yeah, that's fair. The alternative is have people cut the track everywhere. So.
Oh, Laurie.
I've fallen through the map. Sick.
Neat trick.
Laurie's actually fallen through the map. I feel bad about that, but I was already right up against the grass. I had nowhere else to go. Nothing else I could do.
God damn it. I was going from second down behind you. Fuck is the truck.
Did someone just use the word fun?
I think they meant fuck.
Bad truck, man.
Something.
Yeah, I still feel bad though, Intrinsic. I will message him after the race and just apologise. I was going to redress it until he came across the radio as falling through the map. I think I should have bought some picnic with me, Father. Oh no! Oh, that's just fucked my steering arm. I've gone from 3rd all the way down to 13th. And my steering is fucked. My steering wheel is at a 90-degree angle, guys, so I think this is race 2 done, unfortunately. That didn't go anywhere near to plan. I actually got clipped by a car that was a lap down then, and that sent me into the walls, and I think I got collected as well, so... That will be race 2 done, guys, unfortunately. It's hard enough to drive these with steering straight. I just have to get back to the pit so I'm out of people's way before Laurie actually catches back up to me. No, it was to the contact, Intrinsic. I got just enough of the touch on the outside, just gave me a bit of oversteer after it, and I couldn't catch it. Once the oversteer starts, they generally don't stop in these things, unfortunately. As you can see, it's extensive repairs. May get back out. The steering may be straight, and probably won't be, but... no race control in this one, Contagious, but the stewarding's all done after the races. It was a lap car. I probably could have just tucked in behind it. I could have done a bit better to not get involved with it instead of trying to get through and just make the gap between myself and the car behind. But I didn't have to pass the lap car into turn 1, so... Oh no. Okay, and my shifter paddle has just fallen off. That will just be a sit in pit and wait now, guys. My shifter paddle has come off. It is loosened off. I haven't done it up tight enough. I will be back in a minute. This is the fun of running higher gear with higher tensions, higher vibrations. Sorry guys about that. I'm just tightening up the hex bolts to try and give me a little bit more strength in them. No, Lady Luck is not on my side tonight, Contagious, unfortunately. It was the upshift paddle as well, so it's not like it's avoidable to keep driving, unfortunately. I haven't had it happen yet, so, and not knowing how violent the amount of force I put through these is, it's yeah. Oh well, it's unfortunate.
It was huge, yeah, Chris.
Dude, I'm fucking sucking all of a sudden. Through there.
Don't take it for free.
Got it.
There you go.
Cheers.
The leaders are on lap 8, guys. I don't know if I can go into replay here.
No way, I was going to try and pass you 3 seconds.
Actually, I can get back out there now.
Yeah, I was scared of it and let you.
I actually might just do a couple of laps just to see how the oh no, it's alright, I don't have to move to do this. respect to not go back on the track after porting to pits, but the shifters seem to be working okay now. Doesn't feel loose, but we shall see. Come race 3, we will have to change service for it. It's an unfortunate circumstance that happens sometimes. Equipment failure. How's everyone else's night going? Nice to see 3 people in the chat. Leaders have done 9 laps, so I'm assuming they could be on their last lap now. Lap 10, yep. Yeah, they're on lap 10 now. Looks like Anton on the softs has won the race. Here we go. Korcher got second in race 1 with soft, so he's gone the hard in race 2 and he's got another second place. Macca right behind him on his butt. 4th is Dre in the Alpha, the 98 Alfa Romeo. Then comes Fraser in the Ford. Brista should be coming around in any second. Oh, Raffaello got Brista right on the line, even with the harder tyres. The Ford then passes the Renault. Then we have Fletcher in the Vauxhall, Williams in the Volvo 97.
David, I'll stay in server until it finishes. That way the results get done.
Yeah, I'm sitting in the
Smithy should be coming around any moment. Smith in his 94 Alpha to round out the top 10.
When you finished, did you?
Yes, that was race 2, Father, mate.
Rough boy passed me on the fucking line, 6th. 7th, he got me on the last corner. He crossed half a car length apart, side by side, across the line. Oh, we did touch. I was going to run him into the fence, but you know, it's been telecast and all that sort of shit.
Let's hope for a
You ran Scott's that race.
bit better
Yeah, I did.
race 3. Run the medium tyres. And hope for just to plot around and get some points for the race.
I haven't done a 30 tonight. That's fucked. It's best in practice. It's a 30.6 or some shit.
Now we will have to change service, so I'm going to jump out now.
Alright, we got to leave and rejoin the server, don't we?
No, this is another one.
Join the other server.
But we have to leave this current one, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the link's in the BTCC journal for the new server.
Are we allowed to run softs again in this race?
If you've already run them, no.
No, you had to qualify with him.
Yeah, whatever you haven't run yet, you have to run that tyre now. So if you haven't run softs yet, you're fucked. Because it's the longest race. Probably should have used them by now.
More nice, not too bad to lose.
So are we doing, is it round 4 Codswell Park? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
No, it's race 3.
No.
Race 3.
Yeah. The link's in the BTC journal.
Well done, Jeff.
Yeah, unlucky to Justin. He hit that fucking little launch there and just landed at the wrong angle on the seat and certain right angles. So it's a good little battle there while it lasted.
Alright, join the server now.
Curious to know what tyres he was on.
I feel like tyre changes on this track is better.
tyres are on hard, Xantal. You were going to get me anyway.
I was going to say, I would have definitely expected you to be at least a medium there, the way that I was sort of watching this picture. But yeah, I got rid of my hards very small. Did sort of smash that pace.
I mean, I'm not exactly fast. I just didn't really get hit that race.
Well, you know what? That's half the battle here. Getting through the first 2 laps.
Fucking triggered the second worst corner.
Yeah, I actually avoided a couple of accidents and ended up costing myself running off, not for cuts, but just for.
Alright, race 3 server, guys. Let's hope this one's a little bit better to us. We will be running the medium tyres.
So, while there weren't my mistakes, that was certainly part of, part of the mix-up that we've got to sort of deal with.
Just like to say, guys, awesome driving with the redressing when we're making mistakes. It's really good.
Sorry for blocking the track.
I can't remember what my fuel was meant to be. I forgot to check it. I'm hoping 52 litres will be enough.
I just jumped in now.
Let's get out there and see how the mediums feel.
So he's probably on the soft side, yeah? Just as well. Is that?
Yeah, he's quite
Well, we'll swap back to the softs for quali. And because of all the cars, we'll just dodge the pit wall. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I don't know if I want to sit behind him.
It's making me nervous. It's merited too.
Scared the living shite out of me again. I heard the door close and you're already next to me. Alright, let's hope for a better quality, guys. 7.5 minutes left and we're going to start our hot lap now. Rear end is still very, very loose. Even trying to tighten the car up, it's not coming back to me at all tonight. We'll put this down to a bad night by myself. We've actually put a 33.9 straight up off the bat the first lap this time, and we've got a lot more fuel on board. We're actually 6th fastest at the minute on the first lap. Still with 5.5 minutes to go. We did do our fastest lap last time on the last lap. Hopefully we can do that again. Whoa, we left the ground there big time. Unfortunately, the extra grip of the softs don't work if the softs aren't actually touching the ground. Really working the transmission in that last sector. We went a little bit quicker, but we're still way back in 12th at the minute. Oh no, we were half a second up then. We have enough time for one more lap. The pressures are a bit high in the probably got flat spots on these tyres now, but that's all we've got. Don't have an option to pit and try again, unfortunately. We're way back in 14th. Probably the story of the weekend, to be honest. Oh, sorry. Middle of the week. last chance dash here. I don't think the clutch lap's going to work tonight in this race due to the current status of the tyres. And there she goes. And that'll be it, guys. That is qualifying over. We're currently 15th with a 33.7. We literally had nothing else we could have done. We have reduced the gap to the leaders by half of what we started with, but still not good enough, unfortunately. We will be starting from 15th by the looks of it. We have the 15th fastest time.
And what a shit thing to do as well. Just changing gears, like not even a little braking error or a slight oversteer or something like that.
Nah, it's because I got excited.
Yeah. That's what happened.
Quickly swap the tyres back to mediums as we have to run them.
I was like, don't be opening around wide at the second last turn.
And my delta off the qualifying, so I can't see it.
You did a 29 too, Chris.
I was 29 on the last lap, but I fucked it. But ended up doing I think I was looking for 29.7.
Shit thing for me is I nearly went a second faster and I would have only got your spot, maybe. And if you would have completed that lap, I probably wouldn't have moved at all.
Well done, guys. Oh, I reckon I can squeeze in a couple.
We have 70 seconds to quickly set up our cars. She's unfortunately very loose. I don't know what else I can do to stiffen her up, straighten her up.
There'll be a lot less next round, trust me.
It's just like I dropped out of that ACC series, but I've got some fucking shit going on. I rarely sign up to a series without the intent of finishing it. So many people. I don't think I've seen Matt Cotter finish a season he signed up for. Anyone prove me wrong? Finish. I think I can. I'll talk that wine that. He does like 2 races, 2 BT series, or every other series you do, and then he vanishes and you never see him again. He's usually then. Usually he gets someone and they have a go at him, and then he never comes back.
Yeah, like gonna be a hell of a good broadcast to watch back.
I'll wait to see all the entries to that second last corner.
If it's what I'm seeing from my point of view, it'd be fucking terrible.
It's a very tough track, super tough track. I guess it's good practice for re-entries.
Alrighty.
I tell you, I drove down the
Final race, guys.
after stroke, the one that
I apologise about the
I drove the entire way up there on the grass because I was like
the
8
racing
hours
tonight.
behind me. I just
It's been pretty
waited for a 10% to gap.
poor from myself.
If you're aware of it, you can make it work.
Fingers crossed this final race is a little bit better. We're on the medium tyres. We're starting from 18th out of 20. We will be 20th by the end of turn 1 due to the
What are you looking at? Real time? Real time's not the
starts that we've been having.
Well, also the AC, is it?
Mate, give it 2 turns, you can tell you whatever it is. 10 spots.
I was starting from 15th actually.
Oh, come on, Meriden.
Well, a much better start we've had this time. Let's hope we can maintain this, unfortunately. I'm not going to hold my breath about it. I have driven quite poorly tonight.
Sorry.
Oh, there were 3 freebies there. For now, we have moved our way up to 11th.
Mate.
Wow, I don't know how I avoided that. That was almost a very big accident into the back of Fraser then.
Yeah, on the
I think it was Fraser. Yep.
Wasn't ready to try that again. Sorry, dude. Fucking hell. This is hell.
Oh! have we come good in the longer race, and fingers crossed. We're just staying out of trouble at the minute. Oh! Oh, shit. I got a cut warning for that. And it's ripped my front bar off. I now have no front spoiler. Still in 11th currently. It's still an improvement. The front end is vibrating like almighty hell, but we don't seem to be too bad, I don't think. Except for the missing front bar.
That was an interesting little off-road there, mate.
Must have been asleep in the back of the station wagon. The mattress has got back there.
That was weird.
I would half expect the cars behind me to catch up definitely now, as I cannot hold the higher speeds through the faster turns again because of the front end. As you all know what no front bar means. No front bar, no turning. Somehow we are maintaining our position and our gap at the moment. Fingers crossed it can still happen even with the damage. Unfortunately that was a lap car that was off there. Oh, don't do that. You stay facing straight, boy. Little bit of air there. Oh, Ferg's round. Oh, we're gonna be in the top 10 for a little bit. We're halfway through the race. We're about to complete this 7th lap to put us halfway through the race. Oh, don't brake too hard because he's spinning out. Far out. And again, the steering is out slightly. Nowhere near as bad. We will continue this time. Unfortunately, that was not my fault. I had absolutely nowhere to go twice in this race in that chicane.
Apparently I've got some really crazy thing. I'm going to try and steer clear of everyone as best I can.
Simmons had turned around and I locked the brakes to try and avoid him. And all that does is loop the car. Hey Buffer, welcome to the chat, mate. We've had a bad night tonight across the 3 races. This is our best race so far and we're sitting 12th with a hell of a lot of damage. We've lost the front bar, lost the rear bar now. We've got a lot of damage. Unfortunately, a couple of issues that weren't my fault, but I also put myself into positions that I shouldn't have, so I do deserve it to a point. So it's unfortunate, but we will continue. We'll push on. We actually DNF'd race 2, unfortunately. There was an issue with my upshift coming loose. I obviously didn't make it tight enough for the direct drive vibrations. It is a very tight track, Buff, and it's you actually leave the track in the air several times. Fun little track to try and get right. Unfortunately, I'm about 4 seconds off the fast guy's pace. Now about to be more time off the pace because of the damage too, so this is just damage limitation round, I think. We're not in the championship fight anyway. We didn't enter the championship until round 3, so but it's a nice fun little championship here. They are fun things to drive and really fun to try and get a handle on them. Brister behind me, he's got a very quick car and I believe he would be completely free of damage after his pit stop now, so that's it, mate. We will be doing that, setting it all up for next season. We are the only people running a Nissan, so, well, when I say people, I mean myself and Stream. we have moved back into 10th, so hopefully looking at at a possible 10th.
That looks a bit harsh, Ferguson.
Yeah, it was a big wipeout, unfortunately, for Ferg, but it is lap 10 I am on. The leader is on lap 11. I don't know if we've got enough left to hold off Brister coming from behind. Brister seems to be pretty quick. He has done a pit stop. He's probably repaired all his damage. My damage is pretty bad. I have about 15 degrees to the turning to the right when I'm in centre. We are a long way behind ninth now. Now, Brister may have made a mistake somewhere because we have got a nice gap on him now. We are still on the lead lap. Just got to keep it clean and hopefully we can sneak this top 10 home. Be well and truly the best result of the night. Laurie and I did have a chat intrinsic after that race 2 little touch that unfortunately dropped him off the map, and he and I did agree that it was a 50-50 incident. I should have probably lifted, but he did come across way too early. He got onto the gas too early and ended up being binned. It was unfortunate circumstances, but I'm pretty sure we're all good with that. Other than that, I think I've been pretty clean. I've more been on the receiving end of accidental stuff tonight. Someone spun out and I've got nowhere to go. These things don't have the best brakes. If you brake too hard, you do lock the wheels, and she goes nowhere but straight anyway. So fingers crossed we can hold on to this 10th. We do have the leader behind us actually, coming around to lap us. I've just started lap 13, he's on lap 14, so we will not finish on the lead lap of any race by the looks of this. I'll be sorely happy with a top 10 here if I can hold this last lap. Oh. Well, we somehow snuck a top 10 to end the night, guys, so that was a bit lucky. Okay.
That was for third. No.
Well, I like it.
That's alright. Good race. You pretty much did the exact same thing to me that I did to you the race before, so all good. Yep.
Well, guys, we got a top 10 for the last race. Don't ask me how we did that. Got very lucky, especially with the damage we had on the car. Thanks for tuning in. Unfortunately, didn't get any half decent results tonight, but unfortunately, sometimes that's how the cookie crumbles. This is a nice, neat little track. It's very difficult to get right, especially in these cars. But thanks for tuning in, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.